Alright, what's up guys? Christian back here with the Solarte Motorsports YouTube channel. Boom, VQ35. Old VQ35. Why did I say old VQ35? Because today I'm actually picking up my new VQ35. If you guys remember a while ago back, we had a G35, the same one that I got my Brembos off of. Well, that was the VQ that was supposed to go into Sebastian's 240, but since then he's switched it up a little bit. It's going to go with the KA24, meaning he rebuilt a whole VQ, and wouldn't it just be a waste to let it go and just rust somewhere in a garage or something? So I'm gonna swap it into mine because it's fresh. And the main problem with this one is it's leaking like crazy out of the front and rear main seal. So here, I'm gonna see if I can't give you guys a shot. It's just a mess, kinda. Alright, so let's close things up here, and we're gonna head to Lorenzo to pick up my new engine, which by now I graduated like 2 months ago, so it's straight. And let me give a huge shout out to everyone from school for letting me go back and work on my engine there, even though I'm already graduated. So yeah, let's go ahead and head on in the shitty little Corolla that I fucked up. Of course, Christian crashes everything. It's just a natural order of things. And let's go ahead and head out. Guys, so for those of you guys that have never built an engine, these are absolutely essential for keeping your bolts organized. So we're gonna pick up a 200 bag because we're gonna build a whole fucking engine. Almost got ran over by a bus, okay. Alright guys, so here's the plan. What actually happened was I was driving the Z to work one day, and it just kind of turned off on me. And, you know, I take it home, I tow it, and I check the dipstick and it's bone dry. And I feel like a dumbass, of course. But I still had oil pressure, so I'm sure, like, nothing's too fucked up, terribly bad. But for the price that I'm getting the engine and transmission for 500 bucks for an already built engine, I mean, I'm going to take it apart and build it again, just to make sure. But it just didn't really make sense for me to fix an engine that, I don't know, you get what I'm saying? So the plan is, build the engine here, drive the 350 here, swap the engine in, and as soon as I get my tax returns, I'm going to have it painted here too. And then I can finally put that whole thing behind me because it's going to have new suspension, new paint, new engine. Like shit, I don't really know what else could break on it, so hopefully that'll be the end of that, and we can get started on our next project. Is this recording? It is. So yeah, that's cool. They always got cool shit around here. Just like a random little airplane. Didn't have that when I was here. So, time to walk into the shop, and let's see if I can't find my engine. Alright, Lane.
Show me the way. If you guys have got no license, he's the one that actually built the engine before.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, where are the heads? So I'm gonna need the manifold from him. I guess a lot of parts I could just pull off my engine. We got the timing sprockets. And the big concern is I guess there's some pin that I need that they lost. I'm guessing it's that one right there. So yeah, so new head gaskets, boom. We're still gonna tear this apart, figure out what's wrong with it. Main concern for me would be this camshaft had a little bit of rust on it before they sanded it down. So I'm wanting to get the feeler gauge and check all the lobes to make sure everything's right. And that's a little bit sketchy right there. Hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, so make sure that's right, and we'll be able to confirm that once it's running by doing a running compression test, making sure that it's getting full air in and out of it. So it's here. Let's go ahead and get this unloaded and let's get it on an engine stand. I'll be able to take it. So right now we're going to go to the parts store, see if I can't pick up myself an engine stand. because the school doesn't have any. Well, any that they're not using. So back to the shitty Corolla, and we're bringing Louie with me, right? Don't be a bitch. Oh, right. New engine stand. Let's get it. Okay. So yeah, just picked up the engine stand because all at school, all of theirs was in use, and so I'm gonna use it. At least I would be kind of pissed if I was only gonna use it once, but I got another build planned out later this year. I don't want to give away too much because it's gonna be a little bit exciting, but what I will say is I'm going to use the tranny that I got, because I got the VQ35 and the CD008 trans for 500 for both of them, which is a pretty fucking good deal considering it's got brand new everything. And but yeah, anyways, I'm going to use that transmission. I don't want to say it. We'll have another build coming up this year though. Shout out to my personal assistant Louie. Yo, you suck at fixing cars.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I mean, look at that shit. It does fucking run.
That engine on that tire, slide it this way out of the way of the door so we can get cars out.
They're gonna fuck up my engine. I ain't gonna leave it into it. We're in a Jetta, right? Jetta. Yeah, Jetta VR6 with a fucking loud ass exhaust. Here it's a red light. I'm gonna step out for a second and rev it up. Oh fucking God! Ah!
I put a muffler in it recently.
God!
It was even louder than that. Oh,
Jesus!
My bad, man. I fucked you up. You see everybody just looking.
That's how I had gunshots. Nah. There's a cop. No fucks given. That's loud as fuck, man. Straight gunshots. Alright guys, so here we have it. We got the engine on the stand, ready to go. A few concerns I'm going to notice right from the spot. Used the wrong kind of silicone when putting it together. That should have been a gray one. And it's got it on the lower pan too, so we're going to have to take out the lower pan. The front cover is actually supposed to go on before the lower pan or something like that, according to our VQ expert. So it's not going to bolt on, but that's fine because we were planning on taking it all apart anyways. Biggest concern would be this. There's supposed to be a little pin right there. Shit. There you go. Almost dropped it. That's supposed to align with the variable valve timing. So you see how there's a little hole right there? I'm guessing that's supposed to go with the little hole right there. So yeah, there's supposed to be a pin that's pressed on and keeps those together, and that's going to keep the camming all the time, but we don't have that pin. And the real challenge is finding the pin by itself. Spark plugs, I don't really know how they are on this one. If they're new, maybe I'll keep them, but I do know my VQ's got like some NGK radiums with like less than 1,000 miles, so I'm most likely going to be swapping those in. And, you know, spare parts. Upper manifold collector that we're not going to use because I already have a ported and polished one. This one's for the left, you can tell because you got the PCV valve right there. All cleaned on the inside. Maybe get these hydro dipped. And just a ton of parts that come off it. Front timing cover. I don't know if I'm going to get that painted, but yeah, so here it is, day one of the engine rebuild. Engine's on the stand. And I don't think I'm going to get started on it today, but we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so that's going to be a wrap for today, which is March 2nd, 2017. I guess I'll come back on my next day off, hopefully start ripping it apart, and I'll pick it up where I dropped off. That's all for today. Boom, is it blinking? Recording, sweet. So we are on our way to drop off the money for the engine. Everything's looking good, and in about 2 hours, Lane should get off work so I can go pick up my tranny. And I'm gonna try to find out how I can keep that under my mattress since I don't have a garage. But yeah, down the drain, 490 bucks. Cause he owes me 10 bucks for gas. 490 bucks is my money, not mommy, daddy money. Not fucking silver spoon born in my mouth. Hard work money, cause I earn all my shit. Quote, I don't need handouts, I don't take handouts. I earn my step every, some shit like that, you guys know it. Any rear good head knows where that line's from. So yeah, let's go meet up with Sebastian, he should be working right now. I feel dumb, I went to entirely the wrong place. Now I gotta walk all the way back to my car. Alright, so now I'm at the right place. There's that little short fuck. Hi, I'd like to order one VQ35, please.
1 second before I bring one started. Okay. My cash flow wet.
Give me $500 worth of coffee. Oh, you can buy all this? That's not it.
That's not it.
Alright guys, so before I wrap this video up, I thought I'd kind of give you an update on the status of the channel. The last video I posted titled Bring You Up to Speed, I actually filmed that February 2016, so that's a little bit over a year right now, and I actually filmed all the progress on the Z that whole year. But all of that is on the hard drive of this laptop, which is busted. So as soon as I do get a functioning laptop and I manage to transfer all the videos onto another one, I'm going to be launching that series as The Lost Tapes. The channel name is also going to be changed to Solarte Motorsports because I think it's got a much nicer ring. And yeah, hopefully as soon as I get that, I'll be able to start posting more content as to what really happened this whole year that I've been gone, because there's been a big gap. So I'm going to try getting working on that, but the problem is instead of buying a laptop, I keep on spending all my money on car parts, which is never a bad thing, I guess. So yeah, that's just about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.